Yeah. What's everybody fighting for? Why can't people help people? That's the question.
Oh my God, it's people helping people!
Tonight's episode of People Helping People Live is sponsored by Mike Silkowski. He's your local partner in getting your message in front of the right people. Mike specializes in helping businesses right here in Southern Arizona reach their ideal customers through TV and streaming services. He's not just sponsoring this chapter 3 of People Helping People, he's building partnerships, and he doesn't succeed unless you do. If you're ready to grow your business with someone who's invested in your success, call Mike at 515-305-5311. Again, that's 515-305-5311. This episode of People Helping People Live is sponsored by T-Town Boxing, Tucson's home for boxing, kickboxing, and recovery classes for all ages. From kids to adults, beginners to experienced fighters, T-Town Boxing offers a space to grow, train, and challenge yourself. So if you're ready to push your limits and join an amazing community, reach out to T-Town Boxing on Instagram at instagram.com/T-Town or their website, boxingtucson.com. Again, that's instagram.com/T-Town or their website, boxingtucson.com. This episode is sponsored by the Diabetes Network of Arizona, a community built by people living with type 1 diabetes for people living with type 1 diabetes. They host Arizona's only family camp for type 1 diabetics, giving kids and family a place to connect, learn, and feel understood. Every dollar raised stays right here in Arizona, helping local families get the care and supplies that they need. No one should ever face diabetes alone, and with your help, they don't have to. You can make a difference today by clicking the donation link in the description. The Diabetes Network of Arizona, building a stronger, healthier Arizona together. Let's get back into the episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another amazing episode of People Helping People. Yeah, we're back in the studio, and boy, does it feel good. I have my pre-show jitters. I'm excited to be here. And if it is your first time joining us, this here is a live show. It is a live podcast. I just ate some cold strawberries, by the way, so my mouth is a little chilly, so we'll see how we get through this thing. But it's a live show, so you can be involved. You can be involved in the show. If you have any questions, feedback, remarks, comments, leave it down in the comment box below. And be a part of a podcast. It's something that makes us unique. And if you are joining us again and you are already subscribed to the channel, the YouTube channel, welcome back. We appreciate the community being here. And yeah, this one's for you. Come on, man. I'm just so stinking thankful. So thankful. Our Thanksgiving was absolutely incredible. I'm hoping that you guys also had an incredible Thanksgiving. Man, just to see my niece and nephew, I haven't seen them in a very long time. We road tripped all the way out to California. It was a wild adventure, and we shot shows along the way. We made the best of it. We have not missed a show since we have started People Helping People. Although they were on the fly, we made it work. And yeah, you know, I'm just super grateful. I'm grateful for everybody that's here enjoying the show. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for our community. I'm grateful for our guests. And man, just sitting here with a lot of gratitude. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited for this evening's show. We have on a very special guest. Not only am I fortunate enough to call him my brother, my friend, he has been a longtime supporter of People Helping People, longtime supporter of me and of Kayla as well. And I'm so excited to be sitting down and just having a conversation with my brother. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's welcome our friend to the stage, Yo Boy B. Come on, man.
What's going on, baby?
How we doing, bro? Welcome to the show.
Man, good to be here again. You know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure, always a blessing, always excited to get on live with you, man. And even not even just being on live, just getting in the chats and having conversations with everybody. It's always something I look forward to.
Man, I love it. And like I was telling the people before, it's like I feel as though the support that we have here for this show and the people that have come together to make the community what it is, like you're right on the forefront of that. And I appreciate all your support. And that you have that from us as well. If there's something that you need, call, text, whatever. If we can help you, we're here to do so, man. So again, ladies and gentlemen, Yo Boy B. But for the people that don't know, man, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Man,
it seems like we're having some
artists,
audio
vocalists, R&B. We good?
Yeah, we're good now.
But,
go ahead, truck on through.
Yeah. Sorry, but I'm an R&B artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm a painter as well. I'm a chef. Like I said, I'm a man of many talents, and just here, just trying to make a difference and just find my place and go from there and just kind of perfect the craft of whatever it is.
Yeah, man, and you do wear a lot of hats, and when we've had you on the show before, we kind of just chose one lane to highlight for that show because each of those lanes are lifelong endeavors that have made you who you are today. And so we broke down. If you guys missed the last episode that we had with your boy B, Rizzle was on as well, and we broke down some of their music together. Shout out to Rizzle, by the way. But yeah, he broke down some of his music stuff. And then the episode that we had solo, you and I, we dove deep into your music. And if I'm not mistaken, let's just touch on that real quick. Give me a little recap. What's going on with you? Because from what I've seen, you got a lot going on with music.
Yeah, man, a lot has kind of came along and happened and transpired from that. I entered into a little local competition here in Salt Lake City. Just to put on the local artists, hip hop, R&B, every genre that you can. And I luckily made it to the finals. And I guess, this was out of I want to say about 115 people that initially kind of this whole submission and this table and of people, great artists, but then it went down to the final 20, which I made the final top 20. Then from there, it went down to it. I was excited. It's always those things that I think you just put it out there. Like, hey, let's see what happens. Just put it put it out there in the atmosphere. If it goes anywhere, great. If it doesn't, at least you gave it, put it out there, gave it your all. So it went the distance, and I got to the top 5. I didn't win the grand prize, but I did, was fortunate enough to be able to be on our local hip hop, #1 hip hop show. Radio station out here, U92.5. I did with their host. His name's Big Buddha. So I was very, very blessed with that. Got my song spun on the radio. It was exciting. A little bit nerve wracking, but it's those things that I never done. That really kind of set forth okay, hey, maybe you got something here. Maybe it's something to pursue. It was all about just getting out there, and taking myself out of my comfort zone and doing that. So that happened. I had a competition as well to open up for another artist that was coming here to town. His name was Young. Did a lot of work with and a lot of big name artists. So I made that top 5. Actually, it was. I didn't win it, but I still made the go perform and at least be in the running for it. So that made a difference to me, and I was very humble. It still just gives me that reassurance that, okay, hey, it just keep pushing. There's always work to be done, and
Yeah.
so it just refine but I was still blessed to be put in a position that I will. That's kind of what's been happening, behind the scenes with me too as well. So it's been exciting.
That's amazing, man. And you touched on a lot of things that I really want to break down just real quick. And then we're going to dive into a whole nother avenue, a whole nother side of your boy B, which I'm really, really excited about. But I think us as artists, for one, I want to say you do have something. You said, I think I got something here. God damn. Bro, your music is fire.
Appreciate
It's
that.
so good, man. It is so good. And you absolutely have a talent. You have something that deserves to be heard. And I love to hear that it's resonating with others as well. And like you said, just like putting yourself out on a limb. Let's try this out. So good on you. Good on you. I wish more people in the world that had something that spoke to them just went out and tried.
Hey, that's what it's all about, man. You're never gonna know unless they say get out of your comfort zone, hang out on the limb, and just let it grow and let it be what it is. Just holding on to it and having that unsureness on yourself. You don't know what's gonna happen, and then not doing it, then you're missing out on an opportunity that you don't even know that could present itself.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's crazy too, because I feel like our generation, looking at whomever was on the radio, and I don't even know if that's like a lost thing. I feel like it's so validating to have your music played on the radio, especially like your local radio station that's really happening, like the station for hip hop or the station for R&B. That's
It
a
was
big check off the life bucket list.
mind blowing, dude. And same, it was a big check off for me too. Like I never thought, I wouldn't say fathom because that's what I wanted as an artist, but I never would have thought, that time or that, I thought it would have already came and passed, but it was still presented itself and I could not say no and not, just let that opportunity pass me up. It was like I said, I was just like, oh, should I do it? Is anybody gonna feel it? Is anybody gonna is that genre gone? As far as reaching out to the audience and everything. And then I was just so in my mind and so much of that self-doubt that I just like, you know what? If I can't put that negativity out into the world like that, especially based on my side and my music. I feel good about it. I've got great, if people still love it, so why not just put it out there and just let it be.
Yeah. Come on, man. Preach. Chris Harris out there. Chris Harris 377 says, "Let's get it, fellas." Yeah, I'm gonna give him one of
Oh,
these.
that's my bro right there. Yes, sir. Check him in.
Welcome in. Thank you for being here. And dude, I just get excited when I get to sit down and talk with you, man. And I'm excited to be back in the studio. I'm excited for you to be the one to welcome me back home. And it feels great, bro. So, but there's a whole nother side of this conversation that I'm really looking forward to, because this is one that I didn't know your boy B was. I didn't even know you were in this lane. I didn't know it was something that you had in you. And for the people that don't know, go ahead and break down what we're about to talk about.
Well, I mean, starting out, even before I got into music, I was always into art. Now, what that was, that's what I was trying to figure out. It started as a lot of people don't know this besides, the close family too as well. And like my close friends, like I started out wanting to be a medical illustrator. I went to school. This is about when I was about 16, 17. I was going through school and I was going through all the art classes. And, at the time, at my age, the health books are still really, integrated into obviously health classes. So, they always show the pictures of, the bones and the bodily structure and everything like that. So I was like, I want to be that person that does those. I want to draw those. I think I could do it. So that's what it started out as. And that was, as a kid. And so that's been my passion ever since. I never really put it down. I just kind of more put it on the back burner. I just want to, just think like, okay, it came to, hey, just maybe it's a hobby more than it is. I want to make a career off of it. So it was one of those things I picked up, put down, pick up, put down over time, but I never lost it. And so like I'm really picking it up now throughout these years it's kind of been more of expressing me and myself and my feelings and things that that are not relatable through talking or, sometimes even through music. So it's that's what we're about to get into. I hope y'all like what you're about to see, and especially what that we're about to discuss as well. So
Yeah, man. And it's just so cool because you are just a creative in your soul. I mean, you were talking about your love for food and how you made reservations at these places and waited. How long did you wait again? It was like a crazy amount of time.
yeah, so when we were over to Paris, I think I made the reservations about 8 months in advance, and I didn't hear back until but I actually just my reservation got accepted until about maybe a month before we were taking off,
Yeah.
and then we had to call and we had to confirm, and this is over in Paris, this is when we're overseas. We had to call the number just to confirm, like, okay, hey, yeah, we're making it, we're gonna be there. Because I think that even the cancellation for that, even if we didn't show up, was going to be, I think it was like $500 a person if we canceled. So I was like, we
We're
got
gonna
to
be
be
there.
there. Yeah, we're going to be there.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But all that to say is that your love for culinary arts, for food, which is a total art form within itself, your
Mhm.
love for music, and I mean, of course, you'd be an artist too, right? I mean, you have all these different ways of expressing yourself, man, and I just think it's really incredible that you have taken you have taken your art and not only letting it kind of pass and come back into your life, but now you're refinding this lane in art and you're wanting to pursue it more because it's calling to you. For whatever reason, life said, "Hey, this is a great way to express yourself and it's something that feels right." So, talk me through what sparked you to get back into art and what's the plan?
Man, it was this was as about maybe 4 years ago when I actually just recently moved up here or I should say down here to Utah from Oregon. It was just doing the music thing and going through that whole phase and all that. There was a time where I just had like a writer's block, and then I just it wasn't like depressed, but it was like, all right, what else do I got to do to keep me inspired, to keep that artistic side flair just going, and that machine working. And like I said, I've always had the passion, the skill with art and everything. So when I first started out as well, it was just like, I was doing pastels and I was doing charcoal, and then slowly got into using acrylic paints too as well. So I was just like, what, let me kind of dabble in that a little bit more and see what can happen, and where that, try to keep that inspiration going.
Mm.
And then from there, like once it started, I bought a canvas. 2 weeks later, I'm over going to Michael's and I'm just going, shopping and buying. Next thing I know, I'm spending $300 just walking out of there. And I was like, what did I just do? So, just having that spark, because I just, all this inspiration, all these thoughts and everything that came up that I didn't have before, and it was different,
Yeah.
and that wasn't music,
Mm.
or it wasn't being in the kitchen and food. It was just something that just kicked in, and that passion. I was like, all right, I want to do this. And I just had all these ideas kick in, and so I it just locked in. And for about a good like 6 to 8 months, I was just creating and creating and creating and creating. And then eventually that, it's like taking a hiatus from the music and then going into art. And then so that still kept my inspirational thoughts going. And then next thing I know, as soon as that kicks in and I'm in the mode, then now then the music comes back, and then it's like, oh,
Yes.
I got this made me think of something, and so it always just kind of laid over into itself. So that's why I really, really kind of enjoyed this, that little in between that I was looking for, because
Yeah.
it's never trying to stop. Inspirational.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so true. I relate to you so much when it comes to music. I'm glad that you found something to kind of supplement the downtimes, and you're starting to use that
Yeah.
more. And I just imagine walking out of Michael's with, four sacks over your shoulders and big canvases, and you're like, "Well, I'm committed now," like can't wait to get home and
Yep.
try new techniques and see where that art takes you. And when
Yeah.
we held our auction, you jumped at the opportunity to donate a piece. Not only did you donate a piece, but it was the second highest selling piece that we had within our auction. It called to so many people. There were so many people bidding on your piece. And it was really incredible because my whole family fell in love with it. I know that my mom was bidding on that piece and was in tears when she got outbid. She was like just head over heels in love with your art. It spoke to her. And one thing that I noticed is you titled your piece in such a way and had this backstory with what that piece meant to you and what it meant, what it was meant to represent, but still left it open-ended for other people to interpret, which I thought was really cool. And I want you to break that down for me, like inspiration from the style of art and then where you're pulling that from, because that was something special.
Yeah, I mean, it's that where that inspiration is always comes from in a place in my heart of someone to hope that the viewer or the audience relates, but still at the same time, it's just giving a piece of my heart of where it was at that time. You know, I mean, just like you said it right, just kind of still giving that openness to take it and interpret it however you want to, as far as from, you know, the titles and still interpret it from your emotion. You know, there's so much that could be said in pieces, and this is, you know, coming from just being a witness of looking at other artists and looking at their pieces, like what I get from it and how it makes me feel. You know, it's always different from, you know, it could be different from what that artist actually made it for, like what they felt. And so that's kind of where my inspiration comes from. It's just putting out there and just from what's in my mind and what's in my heart and what I feel, and trying to emulate that on a canvas best way I can. And then when it comes to like titling, I just sit there and, you know, it's because it's hard to come up with the title of a canvas or a painting that you do to make it like what your heart says, but what your mind says, you know, and what you're feeling. So, because you can, it could be almost a paragraph, you know, just for a title. So it's to try to simplify that in the best way possible is where I take a lot of fun in it, you know, because I can sit there and just get lost in it after it's complete. I just get lost in it for, you know, days at a time until I come up with a good name for it that best you know, emulates what that feeling of that canvas and that painting and that piece is. Yeah. And hopefully for people to understand it. And so far, so good.
Nice, bro. Yeah, you knocked that one out of the park.
Thanks, bro.
And I think I forgot to mention, my parents did end up with that piece, and they were over the moon because the other guy was like, I can't pay with this, this, and this because I don't trust this. And I was like, okay, well, I know somebody who's going to love the fact that you're going to back out right now because of some payment thing. So they are so stoked. It's up on their wall, and, you know, they have an old it was built in I think it was 92 or 1896. So it's really old home, and they have these old green couches from the 1970s. And so that piece set up.
Oh, that just goes perfectly with it.
Come on.
Awesome. It made me happy too when he told me. I was a little bit overjoyed. You know, I was like, it's going to a good place, and especially appreciative about it too. And it's still keeping in the family. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. We were so stoked about it, man. Awesome. So I want to talk a little bit. Well, first off, let me say, all of your links to your Instagrams are down below. So if you want to go check out your boy, if you want to see the art that we're talking about right now, The Veiled Symphony of Chaos was the name of the piece. Oh, so good. That's on the Instagram. There's some other pieces on there too. But yeah, right now, things as far as like building out yourself as an artist is in its infancy. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. It's a baby. And so there was, like I said, we the plan was to hopefully have something more in the works of a legitimate website that we have available to the public as well. Working with someone on that, just more kind of a few hiccups, things that I didn't know, because, you know, me being the artist, you know, I'm just, hey, I got the material, let's put it out. But there's a lot of more tedious things that you got to do when you're going behind the curtains of building websites and things like that I'm working with that I didn't know. So it's kind of delayed the process a little bit, but I'm fine with. I just didn't know. But those are those little things that you come across, like, as you do it, you think you know everything. It's like, hey, we just build a website and just put stuff on there. It'll be good. But everything that comes along with it, that you need those people that know what they're doing, to help you see the everything that goes on behind it. So it's delayed a little bit, but for good reason. I'm still excited about it. I guess got the material sitting there on the side ready to do it. Hopefully if you have an opportunity and the option to offer original pieces, printed pieces, and different types, if you wanted a canvas, printed, or things like that, posters. So those are the options I want to provide at an affordable cost as well. So that's what's kind of in the works as well. So that's going to be coming soon. And then, still got the Instagram page that I was talking about. So check that out. I'm going to be uploading a lot more material there as well. So kind of take you more in person and through the process as well. It's not just going to be photos. I'm going to show you how start to finish, from a blank canvas to the finished canvas, so you can know what happens, how it goes down.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that finding your audience with that stuff, it feels like you're trudging through mud, right? And like you said, there's so many different aspects of building any type of business. And then you kind of get in the weeds and you're like, oh shoot, like I just painted 3 paintings and didn't film any of it or take any photos. Like I was in the zone, and Kayla's finding this too. It's like, she just wants to create. The social media aspect of it is just a whole, like, I didn't sign up for that. I signed up to be an artist. Like, that's what I want to do. But at this day and age, I think that we're finding that there's a balance. And, for Kayla specifically, it's like we're going down to different art studios in town to hopefully get her art put up in those studios, right?
Awesome.
Like kind of old school. But yeah, all that to say, my line's open. If you have questions about print, and we're still figuring things out too, but printing and the website stuff, and I mean, there's a lot to it, man. So I want to ask though, like, what is the goal moving forward with your art?
I think it's more, obviously being on the creative side, but I would like to kind of tap into more of doing custom art pieces for maybe provide an opportunity or an option on publicly or through the website or however, Instagram, for individuals to contact me like, oh hey, I really like your style, can you do something this and this and this, like try to cater more towards the purchasers and the consumers, right? Like I said, us as artists, we put out the work, we upload it, wherever it's going to get uploaded to. But still, at the same time, I think I want to get more in touch with my clients, just get an idea kind of what they're feeling. Like, okay, if they don't even have an idea, just saying, okay, what do you like? What things do you like? What's your favorite color? We'll go through this as well, because I did that with y'all. It's more getting more personal with those clients that I feel like and that I can give more and do more and provide a little bit extra of my services to my clients.
Great. Yeah. So do you want to open up your lines for commission work then? Like, I mean, you ready for that?
I think definitely want to do commissions, I'm still, that's one thing I got to learn too, as far as schematics, pricing and things like that. Like I said, I just started just doing the work, I just create. But now breaking down, like, okay, if you want this piece, then man hours, how long is it going to take? What size of canvas do you want? Where am I shipping it to? All these little things that are pieces to the end result is what I'm kind of more diving into now. Aside from making the piece and obviously with everything else that's going on, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, brother, just you can hit up Nick Boltman too. Just shoot him a DM on Instagram there. Let him know that we sent you and you're a People Helping People alum. He'll take care of you. He's got a ton of insight. I mean, he sells his pieces for 10, 15, 20 grand. Like,
Yeah, I messaged him after that show he did with you guys. I was like, bro,
Yeah.
it's like, bro, like you got it. I was asking all the questions when he had joined the show, bro. It was a great show. I was really inspired, man. I was like, I hit him up a couple times even after that too. So I definitely plan on getting back in touch with him about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, definitely. I think that like when it comes to Prince and things like that, he's given us some insight. So again, our line's open, but we have something super special,
sure.
man. First of all, you hit me up, right? You hit me up and you asked me a few questions like you would for a commission. And you were talking about Kayla and myself, and then you're like, "Hey, do you guys have a song?" and all this, and I'm like, man, yeah, we do have a song. And I want to preface this whole thing to talk about that song that we chose.
Yeah.
So you asked, and I got to thinking, I was like, man, do Kayla and I have a song? And I was like, oh yeah, for sure. I remember when I was really sick, my Crohn's and my diabetes were getting the best of me. And I was living in Detroit Lake, Oregon, Idana to be specific. It's in the middle of a snowstorm. The only thing I had to worry about was eating healthy food, cutting wood for the fire, and staying alive. So that's what I did every day, all day long. And Kayla came up to visit me in the midst of this snowstorm. And it is a winter wonderland out there. I mean, it just is like the most theatrical, just trees everywhere, snow constantly falling. You're sitting around a warm fire inside, just this cabin in the woods. And that song came on when her and I were sitting there around the campfire and the snow was falling. It was Lost Boy by Ruth B. And it hit home so hard. I was trying to be such a man in that moment. And I'm like, I like this song. It's pretty good. But the line that got me, because I have been a lost boy my whole life, and it says, gosh, I'm a lost boy from Neverland. Oh God, it's slipping my mind now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done. Look it
I
up.
listened to it a couple times.
I set it up. Yeah, I set it up and flopped. I almost want to look it up, but that's right. Lost Boys. Hold on. God dang it. It's something about Lost Boys are free. And essentially the song is like, you never find a home and the ones that are lost are free. And I was just like, God dang, because I had moved every year of my life, every year. And I never could plant my feet and really sink in and grow some roots. Yeah. And so long story short, that song hit. And you asked me that and I'm like, for what? What's this for? And so I guess I should ask you what we're about to do here, because I got something in the mail today. It came on time. We manifested this package to get here.
I told you. We was texting each other just over the week, and it was like, it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. Got to put it into the atmosphere.
I was so stoked to see that it came.
Oh man, I'm really excited. I was really happy about doing this piece for you guys, and kind of Corey kind of going into it and the unveiling and everything. It was the question, starting out the question. I just asked them randomly to you too. I didn't even tell you why I was doing it. I was just say, hey, one day. And so that's like I said, it's going to that point, just making it personal, like making it personal. To that's what that's going to mean to you and to Kayla is something that's meant for you, and it's not meant for nobody else. But everybody, to put it on display is, it's beautiful. But what it's going to mean to you guys forever, it's yours, and that's something that you guys are going to have between that as well. And I wanted to make sure I put that on display. For everything that you guys, have done, are doing, people helping people, giving back so much and gifting everybody with everything. doing what you guys do. I feel like like you guys deserve that too. So I kind of wanted to give that in a piece that I was doing for you guys.
So grateful, man. So grateful. And we're going to unpackage that bad boy on this show right here. And I am so excited. So what we're going to do then, I'm trying to figure out how to do this best because I'm not going to be able to have, maybe I can have this mic up here. Hold on.
Yeah, it's a bit of a big box there.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. All right. So I might have to, let's take I'm going to do a quick 1 minute intermission, maybe 2. Let me set the timer for 2 minutes. It'll say, or 3 minutes. We'll set it for 3 minutes. I'll do a quick 3-minute intermission, and then I will get everything ready, and we will open this package that your boy B has sent to Kayla and myself here. And I'm really excited to unveil this and see it for the first time and show the people what it's all about. So let's get into an intermission. We'll be right back.
Y'all don't go nowhere.
We're back in action. I hope I got this angle okay. It's going to be tough. Excuse me. Hold on. Let me change some microphone settings here and see if this helps. Okay. All right. Hopefully they can hear me okay. I'm just going to crank this mic gain all the way up. See if we can get it all in there. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the unboxing of a very special gift from your boy B to Kayla and myself. And I'm really excited to get this thing opened up. Let me play some music while we do it. By the way, Samuel Lyons, welcome in.
Welcome in. Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, we'll just play some music in the background. Cool. All right. Dangerous man. We got a blade on deck. Got to be careful though. Says it's fragile, so I think it's French. That's for the older crowd that know that movie, Christmas Story. If there's one thing your boy be good, it's wrapping stuff up.
Yeah, it was tough, especially with boxing that. So it was kind of funny. I was taking it to get it shipped, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take it to the US store, right? It's like I'll have them wrap it up for me, do all that stuff. And I get there, it's like, yeah, we could do that for you. But then they took like 20 or 30 minutes just trying to figure out the right box. I was like, I could have just went and made my own, man. So I went home. So I went home and I had like a Lowe's box, the extra large Lowe's box, and literally just made that myself. And funny thing is that it cut the cost of shipping down by $150.
God
like,
dang.
Yeah, so they tried to charge me like $200. It's like $190. Yeah, for the shipping and like the wrapping and all that stuff. So I was like, you know what? I think I can do you one better and save me some at the same time. So in the end, I had all the materials at my house, like the packing paper, the bubble wrap, and all that extra stuff. And then I had the box and the tape. So I just went home and just like boxed it myself. And then found a company that I'm actually going to start using when I start this whole, the whole website for art. So I'm just going to use them directly through just kind of the whole shipping of everything because, they print off the whole labels and you can just print them off yourself. And they're literally about, I want to say 60% cheaper than taking it in and trying to ship it yourself or trying to get a label and doing it directly at the, the FedEx office or UPS office. So that was a learning experience in itself, like I learned something new just based off of that, which really is going to help me in the future too.
Absolutely.
Doing that,
That's a good way of thinking about it. We got Burjay Harris says, hey, can't wait. Thanks for joining us.
Sure.
So I'm trying to run the live show and open the box and make sure there's music, and we got this.
Yep. Yeah, it's multitasking at its finest.
That's it. Yeah, it's really rough. Yo. I'm glad I grabbed the door.
I think I used about almost a full roll on it.
Yeah. I mean, it got here safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally grabbed the dullest blade in the house, but that's okay. We're almost there.
Make it work, baby.
Yeah, exactly. We make it work. Okay. Layer 1 is done. Holy smokes. This is a big piece. Okay, so this side says front. Okay. You guys see this okay? Okay, cool. All right, now the gentle part. Feels like Christmas.
Right? Coming early.
Okay, maybe. Do I show you guys first?
Then unveil it. Turn it behind you, then unveil it.
Turn it? Okay.
All right.
We'll turn it this way. Ooh-wee. Holy smokes, bro. Dude. Oh. No way. It is so dope. Holy shit. Excuse my French. God dang. Check this out. Wow. my God. So let's
Did it
get
slide off?
the reveal here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it slid, but we'll try and keep it in its spot. Check this out. Oh, hold on. Look at this. Holy smokes. Oh, oh no.
You're good. You're good. You're good to take two.
Hold on. Oh, yeah. See, that thing didn't. Okay. All right. We're going to have to improvise. Dude, no way. Okay. Tell me about this piece right here.
Yo, it's called I called it Sweet Serenade. So it's like just a kind of actually about earlier, just kind of how you guys were talking as far as like the connection and bond when you hear a song and you're just like it's that one that you guys hear that, and then that's gonna be y'all song just forever and always, and then you're like the one and only. That's so that kind of makes you and her that one and only. So that bond is what you're looking at. It's just a sweet serenade of just like good connection. And so the special thing I made with that for you guys is that music note on the side and how it has the notes playing off of the side, actually playing musical notes from y'all song. That's why I asked you from Ruth B. Lost Boys. So those are actual musical notes that are playing from there as well.
Wow. Dude,
Yeah.
this is going to be right on the wall here in the studio. Absolutely amazing. I'm blown away. And the frame is special too. I think in shipping.
The frame is.
Yeah, tell me about the frame.
Yeah, so the framing, I had to get that custom made too as well. I actually did that myself because I have idea of this pop out frame that had the lights on it too as well. And so like that frame that came in and that whole canvas right there so it's a black canvas that I started out with, and I just used gold leaf, the female body. So yeah, I just think about colors that kind of pop out from a black canvas. So I use a magenta acrylic paint to kind of fill that in, popped out really nice as well. And then the rest of it is just kind of the gold leaf layer, like about 2 or 3 layers of gold leaf. And then the music notes, I found just different colors of a gold leaf as well. That's why I called and asked you guys about what your favorite colors are. So I used you guys' favorite colors on those gold leaf. Has some red, it has some purple, has silver. And then kind of goes into, I said, it matches with the black canvas from there as well. So that was kind of my idea as well. You know what I mean? This sweet serenade.
The sweet serenade, ladies and gentlemen, from the man with many talents. He comes forth with his art for Kayla and I. This is freaking incredible, man. And so much thought went into this. I cannot wait to put this on the wall. And yes, there's the chat is going crazy right now. Everybody is just head over heels. Hold on one second.
Thank you.
And we have a certificate of authenticity. Dang, bro, this looks so good. Check that out. See if we can get it to focus. Come on, baby. Focus. Focus. Oh, it doesn't want to focus. Almost. Well, what I'm going to do, bro, this looks so good. Come on. Wow. This certificate confirms that the artwork identified in this document is genuine and unique creation. It bears the artist's hand, sign, signature. So good. And it's got a picture of the piece of art and your signature on there. Bro, oh my God. I'm blown away. I'm speechless. What do you even say? You killed it.
Right, man.
So
and it has a little description on there I made for y'all too as well.
Wow, bro. Wow. Yeah, it's got the full description, sweet serenade. with the materials used, acrylic, gold leaf, black canvas, the dimensions. Man, it turned out so incredible, so incredible. And I can't wait. So this next episode, I'm going to fix this because it got, it was shipped. So they don't know what's in a box. It was, you're right. So I'm going to fix that because the whole frame, not only did you hand make it, but there's LEDs that light up on the inside of the frame. Unreal.
Yeah.
Bro.
I custom made that for y'all too. I couldn't find the right frame that I wanted to use, so it took a little bit of work to it on it as well. So I bought a frame. It's like it was a floating frame. So I bought that and I turned it up. I turned it inside out, pretty much upside down. And so that's what kind of created that popping effect. And then I was able to, put those LED lights and line those up behind it. And so then I used a glossy spray paint on the back, the gold. Did a couple layers of that, and then I made the wood grain, a little wood grain. That's with paint too as well that I did myself. So it's definitely a 100% one of one.
Oh my God, bro!
Yeah.
So stinking grateful, man.
Y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve it. It's something special from me to you. Something special from me, y'all, and y'all deserve it, man. So much. Like I said, y'all give so much, and you give so much. That I'm saying is y'all need some give back to yourself from me to you personally.
Love you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. And I just, we looked around the house and we're like, man, we got no wall space. Oh, we got wall space. There's gonna be some wall space.
we'll make some
room. Yes, exactly, bro. I am absolutely blown away. I can't wait for Kayla to come home and for us to put this up together. And it's going to look so dope in this studio. And we can just represent you every episode. Man.
I can't wait. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to stay up. Now, you know what? I am gonna have to stay up till later to when y'all put it up too.
Yeah. We'll call you, bro. We'll call you. Man, I don't really know. All I know how to do is give. I don't know how to accept things other than say thank you so much, man. I love you and I appreciate you. And this really means a lot. And I can't wait to just like point this out in all these episodes and be like, hit up your boy B. If you need some commissions, if you want to just follow an incredible journey of an artist, like,
and that's the thing. That's what I like. It's more. Let's say, it made it more personal.
Yeah.
And that's like I said, a one-on-one that nobody ever gonna have. Nobody's ever gonna be able to imitate or things like that. So that's the point. Like that's what makes it more special, and that's what I wanted to do. And then on the and then so on the certificate authenticity, there's a QR code that you can scan that'll take you to your song too as well.
Oh, come on, man. It's those subtle little nuances.
Those subtle
Easter
little
eggs.
things.
I love it. Wow, this is so dope. One thing too is my grandfather growing up, he used to wear a zoot suit everywhere. And that is
way.
That is this right
that
here.
Is,
wide
that is,
shoulders
that
and
is.
tail on the back. That is the zoot suit with the
sir.
the hat. Come on, man. Come on.
Yes, sir. See, it's so and that's the thing that I really like about it. It just seems so general and so basic and just like vague, but it's still in it all. It's so detailed. You can just see so much, and it could tell a story within it all by itself. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about it. It's not just a couple dancing, and that you could feel the facial expressions, and that's just not there. By the posture is so much. It's saying so much without saying nothing.
Yeah.
Or it's not necessarily nothing, but just
no. I get it, and god dang, I'm overwhelmed with joy. Like I'm just stoked right now. I can't wait to put this. I can't wait for Kayla to get off work, man. A bunch of people in the chat right now. Let's see. We got Joseph Harris says, it was cool to watch this creation from start to finish. Very cool.
That's my dad. He was right there. He sat there. There was some frustrations too. He was going through it with me. Through thick and thin. I was like, all right, should I do it like this? Because it was a new technique that I picked up on too. I actually got that starting that from the idea from Kayla, when like a lot of her work does with gold leaf, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. Obviously, like that's why I love that work that she got behind me. I have that on display right when people walk in the door. I wanted that piece so bad because it just stood out to me, and just like the technique and so much detail that went into it blew me away. And I told you during that auction, I was like, I want that piece.
Yeah, and by any means necessary, I'm taking that piece home.
Yeah, by any means necessary, I was gonna have that piece.
Yeah,
and it's just that what just touched to me is like the foreground blending into the background. It's those specific things, and there's just the idea, and so it's like not a lot of detail, but enough detail that it's just beautiful,
amazing. Yeah,
and so that's what hits me, and so like that's what every artist I feel kind of is expressing yourself. I mean, and trying not to overdo it.
Yeah,
through detail, and if that's your thing, then great. But just get your point across, and it's what it means to others and the viewers, and that's important.
This means so much to me, man. I appreciate you. And yeah, everybody agrees. Angela C out there, we see you. She says, wow, that's beautiful, with a couple of big old heart eyes. Burjay Harris says, oh, wow. Kalissa Sesney says,
That's my sister.
hey.
I got my brother and my sister in there, and my dad. Like, I got the whole trifecta right there.
Here, bro.
Everybody there. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, Burjay Harris says it lights up, and I wish I could showcase that right now. But I'm gonna make sure that this is fixed up from the shipping and lit up and ready to go on the wall for the next show. I can't wait.
No, yeah, definitely. You'll see the whole after to get hung up. It just kind of has like a little ambiance, little thing. It takes it to the next level. So, you will see it, and just keep tuning in to people helping people. You will definitely kind of see the end results on that. So absolutely. I'm really glad y'all like it. I was really happy doing this piece for y'all. I said it meant a lot for me to do this for y'all. So I'm glad you like it.
So grateful, brother. So grateful. Well, man, yeah, and it looks like Justin P 4382 says, "Hey, I dig the art, bro." Very nice. Go follow all of his links. They're in the description of the video. If you're watching on anything other than YouTube, do us a favor, go over to YouTube, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't given us one of these, give us a thumbs up. We're here just trying to make a difference in the world. One episode, one interview, and moments like this. And it means a lot. So before we wrap things up, bro, is there anything else you'd like to leave with the people?
Oh man, I mean, it's pretty much just like always. Like I said, me being a man of million talents, it doesn't really mean nothing if you're not going to commit to it. Like I said, I dabble here, dabble there, but still at the same time, I'm still involved. I got to go try to weather this little bump I got on my lip because before I started the show, I was trying to rush myself, and I turned and I slammed right into the door coming out of my room, and I just smacked myself. So that's why I got this big old lump. So I got to go put some ice on it. Trying to rush myself.
All right.
So that's what's going on there. My nose still hurt a little bit too, but I'll be all right.
Dang, that's commitment right there.
Oh man. But besides that, I mean, it's like I said, just go out there and commit. Put yourself in out the box. Don't try to keep yourself inside the box just because you're nervous or you're scared. You get it out there. You never know if it's how it's going to take to other people. Your opinion is different from others. Just do it.
Yeah. Amen. Preach. Before we let you go. Before we let you go, Burjay Harris says, is that going to be a style you develop or continue doing?
Yeah, I mean that's a good question. And I think it's one I'm going to not. Of course I'm going to develop, but it's like more incorporate into it. I'm always. And that's the thing I like about art, cooking, and everything like that. It's always continuous. You can never say that 100% about music, about art, about cooking. It's always forever expanding. So the more that it grows, the more I'll grow with it.
Absolutely. Man, well, I love you, brother. Thank you so much.
Love you
And
too, bro.
I look forward to putting this on our wall, and I look forward to the community here of people helping people, seeing that up and representing. Oh man, I'm excited. So thank you so much, bro.
Of
And
course.
I'll be looking forward to having you back on, man.
Bro. Love you, dog.
All right, later, brother. Yo, boy, B. Oh man, my camera angle's all screwed up. Look at that. Hold on. I got to like squat to be in the middle here. It's a little out of focus, but that's okay. We running and gunning. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining this incredible episode of People Helping People. Your boy B, jack of all trades, man of many talents. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, I'm speechless. I don't know. I don't know what to say besides thank you, and it just means a lot. This is going to be with me for the rest of my life and hopefully passed down to my nieces and nephews. And, huge shout out to your boy B for taking the time. It just means a lot. It really means a lot. So let me go ahead and turn this down a little bit. There we go. So, so I have some announcements for you guys since we're all cattywampus here. I feel like there's so many people that want to support people helping people. There are a lot of people out there that want outlets to go do good things in the community, good things in the world. If you're in the Tucson area, we went and volunteered at the Tucson Family Food Project. Huge shout out to them. They just got a bunch of grant money, so they're doing more meals for these kids, and it is really incredible. Hopefully, I'm not glitching out right now. My screen is like, I don't know what's happening. But we are going to be starting for me to ask you guys to donate to People Helping People, I don't ever feel like I have anything to give back to you. So I wanted to do something where you could get something tangible from People Helping People. I've been offered since we started this show to promote certain things that I didn't think aligned with the integrity of the show. Certain products, energy things, and I want to keep the integrity of the show for anything that I bring to my audience. And so I've turned down quite a bit. The most recent was these raffle tickets that somebody wanted me to sell. And it's not that they're a bad person or that what they were trying to offer me was bad, but it wasn't tangible for my audience. So if you guys bought raffle tickets, you had the chance to win a car or a vacation, or I think the third place prize was $5,000. But then you're just online buying tickets and you don't know who, like if my audience was going to win, then yeah, let's do something like that. But it's open to the public. I would keep 100% of the proceeds, and I'm just like, no, I don't feel comfortable bringing that to you guys. So what we've boiled it down to is we're going to have a subscription service. So if you guys want to support People Helping People, we will have 3 tiers of supporting us being Kayla Coffee, myself, and People Helping People, where we send out prints, Kayla Coffee's prints, and some special things to the people that are on the subscription service. That way you get something. You get some. That's the only way I feel comfortable doing that, is like you get something for helping us help others. So that will be coming soon. And again, there will be 3 tiers. I want to make one super affordable, and you guys will get a print every single month from Kayla, handwritten notes, and we're trying to contrive something that would be exciting to see in the mail every single month. So in any event, that is happening in the background. And what else? Oh, I officially, well, Friday, it will be set in stone, but I am the first hub for Tucson, Arizona to be giving away diabetic supplies to people that are in need for free. Means I will have a donation box outside of my house. And if anybody is in trouble and they need insulin, they need glucose monitors, they need test strips, anything that they need, if they call me, it's a no questions asked policy. Come by, I have supplies for you. Being that I'm a type 1 diabetic myself, I've been in situations where I can't get help, and it can be the matter of life and death for a family. So huge shout out to the Diabetes Network of Arizona to give people, helping people, to give myself the opportunity to give to my community. There's 6 of these places in Phoenix right now, and we will be the first in Tucson. So if people need our help, my phone is on. Call me. If you have somebody that is in need, that is a diabetic and can't get their supplies, call me. If I have the supplies, we don't ask any questions. We just hand it over. Here you go. So we're trying our best to do our part. And I just love you guys. I love you guys, and I love you, your boy B. Thank you for stepping on to the show. Thank you. I'm so thankful, man. It's so special. And yeah, gosh, feels good to be back, baby. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is episode number 27 of chapter 3. And gosh, we got amazing things happening. So let's just keep the ball rolling. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, give us a big thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything and doesn't bite hard. All right, y'all. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for joining us on this episode of People Helping People. Deuces.
Yeah. What's everybody fighting for? Why can't people help people? That's the question.